Do you often find yourself procrastinating, lazy, or unproductive? Well, you're not alone. We all have days when we're feeling less productive than others, but when it becomes problematic for us, it's time to switch something up. That's why I've made this video with 6 simple steps to boost your productivity. These 6 steps are simple, practical, and easy to apply, and when done effectively can 10x or more your productivity and help you achieve your goals much faster. So let's jump right into it. The first step is to know when you are most productive. When it comes to productivity, if you are working at a time that you are least productive, you might be clipping your own wings. Ask yourself, are you more creative in the morning or later in the day? What about when it comes to analytical tasks and decision making? If you can identify your ideal productivity zones for different tasks, you can schedule your day to work best for you and ultimately boost your productivity. One easy way to do this is through the Chronotype test, which will tell you when you're most productive at different tasks. And if you'd like to do that, I've included a completely free PDF for that in the description below. And once you know your optimal working times, you can optimize your workflow for maximum productivity. The second step to boosting your productivity is to break your tasks down into small, manageable steps. Could you imagine if you're at the bottom of a ladder and there were no steps between the bottom and the top? You'd probably give up and throw that ladder away, right? Well, the same goes for our goals. Sometimes we set goals that seem so distant or challenging that we don't even think it's possible to achieve them. And this can often result in procrastination and frustration. So if you want to be more productive and reach your goals, you need to add more steps to the ladder. And you can do that by breaking down your goals into small, manageable steps. Not only will this make it easier to progress, but you'll also feel a sense of momentum and gratification with each step that you take and each task that you complete. So remember, when making big goals, take small steps towards achieving them. The third tip, and this is huge, is to, where possible, separate creative and analytical tasks. Could you imagine having to switch offices multiple times every hour? You'd never get any work done, right? Well, the same goes for our brains. The left side of the brain is generally more analytical and the right side of the brain is typically more creative. And every time you switch between a creative and an analytical task, you're actually activating different regions of the brain, which is much like switching offices multiple times every hour. And just as this would make any job much harder, it makes it much harder to be productive and stay focused when you're constantly switching between creative and analytical tasks. So if you want to increase your productivity, block out your time into both creative and analytical sessions and focus on just one of those for a longer period of time. This will not only boost your productivity and your energy, but it will also keep you feeling efficient, clear-minded, and in a state of flow. So try separating your tasks like this and notice the impact that it has on your productivity. The fourth step to being more productive is to have accountability. Do you sometimes find it easier to stay motivated towards something when you're doing it for someone else? Well, that's the effect of accountability. Studies have shown that we are 65% more likely to complete a task or a goal when committing to another person, and 95% more likely when we have regular accountability appointments. So if you want to be more productive and achieve your goals, accountability is crucial. It's really important to be accountable to yourself, but having a designated accountability partner can be an extremely powerful motivator. This could be a friend, family member, colleague, a coach, or whoever you feel can best hold you accountable to your commitments. You might even be their accountability partner too, and that mutual accountability can also be extremely powerful. So try creating some accountability in your life and see the impact that it has on your productivity. The fifth step is to focus on energy instead of time. Have you ever heard anyone say, I've been spending so much time on it, but I don't seem to be making any progress? Well, that's because we've been programmed to believe that getting things done is merely a case of putting a lot of time into it. But if we want to maximize our productivity, we have to focus not just on the time that we put into something, but on the energy that we put into it. You can be more productive focusing your full energy on something for 1 hour than showing up half-heartedly for 3. Of course, we still need to give things time, but when we shift our focus to the energy that we're bringing to something, it changes the game. This also has an added bonus for those that use screens a lot, because using screens for a prolonged period of time can be massively draining on our energy and our productivity. Focusing on energy can actually reduce our screen time, ultimately allowing us to feel more energized, more alert, and more present throughout the day. So remember, it's not just about the time that we put into something, but the energy. And following on from that, step 6 to optimizing your productivity is to take sufficient breaks. It's much harder to chop wood with a blunt axe than a sharp one. And yet that's exactly what we're trying to do when we don't take breaks. We think that if we power through our day without stopping, we'll achieve more. But what we're actually doing is blunting our axes. Human beings are not machines. And while we're capable of amazing feats, in order for our productivity to be sustainable, we all need to take breaks to re-energize, recalibrate, and sharpen our axes. So if you want to maximize your productivity, try taking breaks of at least 10 minutes between tasks and make sure that your break is restorative and energizing. Whatever works best for you, make sure that you are taking breaks and recovering. Taking proper breaks will give you the energy that you need to be more productive and more present throughout your day, ultimately making your efforts more sustainable over time. So remember that if you want to be productive, you need to take breaks and sharpen your axe. And so I just wanted to add a bonus tip for you all here, and that is the Mastery Journal. This amazing tool was developed by John Lee Dumas, and having been using it for the past month or so, it has been a game changer for my productivity. I've created a free PDF that you can download to guide you through this, so find that in the description below. And be sure to let me know in the comments how it goes for you. So there you have it, folks, 6 simple steps to boost your productivity. If there's anything that I've missed, be sure to leave it in the comments below and let me know what helps you feel more productive. And if you're looking to up-level your productivity and achieve your goals, I'm also currently accepting applications for the Joe Motion one-to-one coaching program. So if you're interested in empowering yourself towards achieving your goals and working with me, book your free discovery call via the link in the description and get started on your journey towards greatness. Thank you so much again for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please remember to like and subscribe. Otherwise, I hope you have a productive day, and I'll see you in the next video.